Joining us on this busy Saturday afternoon here in downtown Salt Lake City, I'm Debbie Worthen.
And I'm Dan Rascone. Tens of thousands of people are not only attending conference, but also other major events here in downtown. Our team is across downtown Salt Lake City tonight as conference goers linger downtown and many others arrive for a big UFC fight at the Delta Center.
Brian Carlson covering the busyness of downtown for us. But first, let's begin with Daniel Woodruff, who's at the conference center. Daniel, conference just wrapped up.
Yeah, Debbie and Dan, this is the first general conference in several years that the conference center has been able to be open to full capacity seating. It had been limited because of the COVID-19 pandemic and then because of construction around Temple Square. Thousands of people today have flocked here downtown Salt Lake City to listen to church leaders, one of whom had a very timely message for the political election season that we're in right now.
As General Conference of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints got underway, a top leader urged members to be better in a politically polarizing time.
We need to avoid contention and be peacemakers in all of our communications. This does not mean to compromise our principles and priorities, but to cease harshly attacking others for theirs.
President Dallin H. Oaks, first counselor in the faith's first presidency, didn't mention any specific candidates or issues, but he lamented the hostility that often stems from political disagreement.
This atmosphere of enmity sometimes even paralyzes capacities for lawmaking on matters of importance where most citizens see an urgent need for some action in the public interest.
His remarks come at a heated time politically, 1 month before the U.S. presidential election. President Oaks, a former Utah Supreme Court justice, says the teaching to avoid contention comes from Jesus Christ and is needed today.
Let us qualify for his blessings by using the language and methods of peacemakers.
I don't think there's a better time to really personalize the message to become a peacemaker.
Let's find our common ground. Let's find what we can come together on and be peacemakers.
Church President Russell M. Nelson, who recently turned 100 years old, was in person here at the conference center this afternoon at that session. He skipped this morning's session here and watched it from his home. President Nelson is expected to address the conference at some point during this weekend. The next session of conference gets underway here at the conference center at 6 o'clock. Dan and Debbie.
All right, Daniel will have a full wrap-up for us tonight at 9. Daniel, thanks.
If you're not heading downtown to watch General Conference this weekend, you can find it right here on KSL TV. A quick programming note, NBC Sports, including Sunday's NASCAR race, will be moved to Cozy Channel 5.2 this weekend. The race can also be streamed on Peacock, Hulu, and DirecTV. Well, here's a quick look at the programming lineup on KSL TV tomorrow. General Conference resumes at 10 o'clock in the morning and 2 p.m. But don't miss special programming in between sessions put together by our team here at KSL. Then join us for news at 4 o'clock.